Hello, it's Deborah Fryer, and I'm back for, oopsie, I bumped the thingy. I'm back for another live video. And what I want to talk about today is super, super fun, at least for me, because this is a brand new edge for me. What I want to talk about today is making things up. Why am I going to talk about this? Because, as you know, I am right now interviewing 30 experts about the brain and neuroplasticity and time hacking and neuroscience and ways that we can maximize our productivity, our creativity, our health, our environment. And it's super fun. And the reason I'm making this video series is because there is a piece of me that really struggled for years with being visible, feeling uncomfortable being seen. And that is such an edge for entrepreneurs, for coaches, for healers, for writers. You've got to be visible. Otherwise, how can your readers find you? How can your perfect clients find you? How can you have the influence you want if you're going to hide under the covers? So that's why I want to talk about makeup today, because for the first time in my life, I'm wearing makeup. And, for years I was like, no, 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 that's not me. I'm like a yoga girl and I'm in and out of the swimming pool and I run and I hike and I sweat and like I don't have time for makeup. And I also had this belief around, well, other people wear makeup, like supermodels wear makeup and super pretty people wear makeup, and I'm not that. So I'm just not going to wear makeup. And I think I also had this belief of, well, if I look prettier, not that makeup makes you prettier, everyone is pretty without makeup, but makeup just changes your look, right? And it's just something fun to play with. But I had this belief in my mind of, I'm going to look plain. I'm going to be kind of invisible. I don't want anybody to look at me. I don't want to draw attention to myself. And so I was just like super creeped out about it, and I didn't have anything to do with it. And then about maybe a month ago, I finally got around to getting some professional photographs taken. And for all of you who are like, again, just starting your business, I work with a lot of clients who are really eager to start their coaching businesses, and they want to get a website up and they want to get pictures taken, and they want to get a team of people and all of that stuff. You don't need it in the beginning. What you need is to bring your authentic self. You need to bring your passion, and you need to start working with people if you're a coach. If you're a writer, you need to start blogging. You need to start guest blogging. You need to start sending out newsletters. You need to start making it a daily practice of blogging. If you want to start meditating, you got to make it be a daily practice. So focus on your daily practice first. You don't need the website. You don't need the photos and all that at the beginning, because that's just an excuse to procrastinate, to get distracted. So why am I telling you this? Because I took my own advice and I didn't have photos and I didn't have a website. And partly I didn't do it because I didn't want anybody to find me. I was really afraid of, God, people will not like me, or they'll make fun of me, or I'll be bad, or whatever. Like, I had all kinds of shenanigans running. We all do. So I finally hired a photographer about, what month are we in? We're in April. So I probably hired a photographer in February. And then this person, I did it online. Something happened and this person canceled. So then I hired another photographer and she got sick. So then she had to schedule it again. So then I hired another person and she said, well, I can't get things to you for another month. And I didn't want to wait. So then I hired another photographer, and like the universe kept giving me information of, okay, Deborah, you get to continue to hide. And then I finally got a photographer lined up, and okay, now it was time to go. So I was like, okay, well, what am I going to look like? So I just walked into an Origins store because I wanted all natural makeup. And I just sat in the chair and I said, I've never worn makeup, just do whatever. And I'm actually having a ton of fun with it. It's super fun. It's super fun to just like change things, just like I changed my scarf, or I changed my mala, or I changed my earrings. It's a super fun thing to play with. How does this pertain to your business? Because in your business, you get to make it up too. You get to make up what is uniquely energizing and inspiring and motivating for you. It's a really fun playground for you to be in. And so a lot of people get distracted with the supposed to, like it's supposed to look this way, or I'm supposed to present in this way. And if I don't, I'm wrong. And if I don't do it that way, the way other people are doing it, I'm wrong. And that was something that was running in my head for a super long time, and it wasn't particularly useful in one sense. It wasn't particularly useful because it didn't keep me moving forward as quickly as I wanted to, because I was always looking around to see, well, what's that person doing and what's that person doing? So I was super distracted. Can you imagine if you were driving your car down the highway and instead of looking for where you wanted to go, you're like looking over here and looking over here? We call that rubbernecking, right? It's like you get into a wreck. It's not the fastest way to go where you want to go. Or at least like you're swerving around and it's kind of a jumpy, bumpy ride. So it wasn't serving me to be focusing all over the place. But it was serving me because that pattern of like, what's this person doing? What's this person doing? You know, there's value in seeing the lay of the land, in kind of getting the context, especially if you are, let's say, submitting a book proposal. Well, you want to know what other books have been written on this topic. Who else writes like me? Who's got a style like me? Or what publishers have published similar themes of books. You know, is it self-help? Is it personal development? Is it memoir? Is it a how-to, right? So you kind of, the context is helpful. If you're a coach, it's super valuable to look around and see, you know, what are other people, how are they packaging their programs, or what's the content on their website look like, or what do their headshots look like. But once you've gotten a little bit of that, like you're getting enough just to know everybody does what they want to do. And then it's time for you to really come back into your heart, into your soul, into what your particular unique medicine is that really lights you up. And that's your come from. And that's what I mean when I say you get to make it up. When I went into the makeup store today, it was like, oh my God, it was the first time. And today, I'm talking about today, April, whatever it is today, April 21st, I'm wearing eyeshadow for the first time in my life. And I think it's pretty fun and I think it looks nice. See, it's kind of like sparkly and fun. So I walked into the store, I'm like, oh my God, look at all these colors. Every color of the rainbow is represented here. And there's sparkly and there's matte and there's super flashy and super subtle. You can have anything you want. Same is true with your website and your brand and how you present. So I really want you to lean into the truth and actually the liberation of the idea that you get to make it up. And when you make it up, when you really perceive from the deepest place of your heart what's true for you, it's so authentic. It's so magnetic. And that's my invitation for you today. Make it up. Have fun, and I will see you tomorrow. Have an awesome day. And don't forget to get online and register, grab your spot for the free Master Your Money Mindset series because it's going to be super awesome. We have 33 people now who are joining us, and like the list is just getting bigger and bigger, and at some point I will tell you exactly who it is, but I've gone 8 minutes already, so I'm going to stop it there. Make it up. Have a great day. Live your creativity because it wants to be breathed through you. See you tomorrow.